is now on year 10, right? So they have 2 more years to kick off what is going to be their demise. But the demise of APC, Egbekegbe, is not going to be like that of PDP. Because when PDP had power, they tried so well, okay, to keep the divisive lines that we call fault lines. Tribal, ethnic, religious, all this stuff, PDP kept them away. They managed them so well that until Bukwari came and reminded all of us that we are not the same, we should stop deceiving ourselves. Oh, if there is anything, if there's any good thing at all done by Bukwari, it is that one. No, it was Bukwari that reminded all of us to stop lying to ourselves that we are one Nigeria. There is nothing called one Nigeria, but many Nigerias. It was Bukwari. And for Tifnumbu, the begotten Tifnumbu, he just rode on the back of tribalism, never seen before, on the back of religious supremacy and division. Muslim tickets. The consequences. So around that time, nobody was to pretend anymore, except some of the stupid ones who are still telling themselves, trying to be politically correct when we are talking about all of these vices. They're not hiding it, like it is this tribe versus that tribe. It is that ethnic versus that ethnic. And all this being fueled by the same people who are promising you a better Nigeria. How do you have a better country where you have divided country? When your citizens are divided. And it is in their division. That is where your power lies. That's where you have managed to sustain your power. Keep them divided. So when APC go down, they will take Nigeria with them. And that is going to be in the next 6 years. Your last election is 2027 election. That will be your last one. But I want them to keep doubling down. I want them to keep believing that, you get, nothing will happen. They have the power. And of course, you see those ones who are running to them. It will be, it will become so knitted together, so kind of like, I had a word I have a word I used to use for that before bust. I can't remember it right now. So everybody is running into it to get a cover from the money stolen. You loot money from the people, impoverish them, run to APC, get a cover. The impoverished people, they are increasing out there, and you are getting a cover in APC so that you don't get prosecuted. And mind you, that you stole before you run to APC doesn't mean that you are going to stop stealing, or you're still going to keep stealing, which means you're still going to continue to impoverish the people, right? So that is where the bust is. APC will destroy APC and then take Nigeria with them. That's my own projection. And of course, they will make it happen because they always make it happen. They always make it easier for everyone. A country where they are more concerned about elections, they are more concerned about positions. Nobody gives a penny about the welfare of the same citizens that they are governing. Nigerians are paying ransoms to Fulani terrorists in their own land. And it is like it's normal. Just do whatever you can to make sure that you're not kidnapped. And if you are kidnapped, make sure somebody has the money to pay the ransom. This is what they are forced on Nigerians. The rest, go and find your level. In Delta State, right? Harrison put out a video. And this one is actually it's an heartbreaking one, sort of. In this hard time. Sell everything, sell your land, borrow money and all that to go and pay ransom to some ragtag Fulani terrorists. Not in Sokoto, not in Niger Republic, in Delta State. And they collected the money in Delta State as well. Sure. Harrison.
We were kidnapped since 1 week plus now. On Friday. This money were contributed though. Not that they have money, poor people, they were kidnapped. Look at it. This stuff here, 10 million naira cash with both food, rice, chicken, food, drinks, 50 black bullets. Look at them, food, jollof rice with chicken, turkey.
10 plates of jollof rice.
Yeah, it's not this thing, this is cash. 1 week plus now, nothing. Some of these videos I dropped, there are other videos I cannot drop on the social media space. There are key strategic areas that we visit that I cannot post, you understand. But this is tell you the effort that we've put in. Not that we sit down in our houses and make noise. No, people who know me very well and who know people who move with us understand the risk that we take, just for the safety of our people. So we made several efforts, but because we don't have enough technology help, assistance, reason why we sometimes we seem that we're not doing enough, because we're not getting that support from those who are supposed to, who are empowered to do this, to give to us. We're not getting the support. All right. So this is Abavo that we wear at the night. This is Ute Okpo, in Car North East local government area. So these are some of the areas that we've visited. We traveled, trying to locate these guys to rescue our brothers, although some of the movement failed. All right. Okay, now, Ubuluku, we traveled from Ubuluku to Obio Akumazi. Obio Orolobo Akumazi, Ubnede, Utokpo, moved down to Abavo. We moved down to Abavo. You drove down again to go into Mutu. Urorogbe. Yeah, this is the name. From Abavo down to this road, it's not motorable. It's not motorable. So this is the man that was kidnapped. This is the young man. After we paid 10 million naira. 10 million naira we paid. Look at him here. 2 weeks. So before Easter they kidnapped them. Wow. This is the second. Four of them. 9 kidnapped now. So this is a Honorable Uche, councillor in Ward. It's everyday thing. And today, thank God, they are out from the kidnappers. Then, after paying 10 million naira and foodstuff worth 1 million naira, both rice and other items which I cannot mention here that they collected before they released them. Yeah. Don't mind the way I look, okay? It's normal. It's just work. Hey, bros, hello, bros. Today, something happened today. Our brothers, two of our brothers were kidnapped before Easter holiday, and they have been inside the bush for the past since on Friday before Easter, and the kidnappers were demanding for ransom from 5 million naira. They increase it to 10 million naira. So, and this person they kidnapped don't even have this money to pay. They don't have this money to pay. This person, the kidnappers refused to release our 2 brothers. We pleaded, they refused. What do? Can't leave them in the hands of the kidnappers with the threat of killing them. Because the previous threat, they threatened us, they also killed. This is not the first killing, second killing, or the third killing. It has, is repeated, repeated kidnapping and killing within our place. So our community decided to contribute money. We started raising the money. This is it. Some raised 1,000, 2,000, millions of naira was contributed. About 10 million naira. They now asked us to even buy more items, which we bought. This is not the first, the second, or the third. I have been reporting these cases on the media. Today, being the 1st of May, we gathered the money with what they requested, the food items they requested. We traveled from Ubuluku to Rorobe, I don't know what they call it, Edo State, not even Delta. So these guys trekked from Ubuluku, crossed Obio, crossed Akumazi, crossed Umunede, crossed Otolopo, crossed Ekukwagbo, crossed Abab, crossed how many communities they crossed with the leg? And they got to where they got to. They camped there. I want to go to that community today. They said that's the camp. Now that place where they go, now there, then that means they have been terrorized. They have been in that place. Everybody knows that these people, that place is where they stay. That's where they stay.
That's how obvious it can be. You know, people who have been kidnapped, either rescued or escaped. When I say paid ransom, many of them have come back to tell us who kidnapped them. Many others who have, many of their victims who have gone to pay ransom to them, I've noticed that the police checkpoint or military checkpoint is always very nearby to where the kidnappers will tell them to go and drop the ransom. And for the one you just heard now, the community knows that, you see that place, they are powerless, they could be killed anytime, but the authority, nobody gives a hoot. Just pay your ransom and go. And then you turn on, when they kidnap you, you come back from paying 10 million naira, ransom, and then you come back in, turn on the TV, boom. Tifnubu is on the TV saying, security has improved now. It is safe now that people can travel to anywhere they want to. There is no, Nigeria is very safe now. And there you are like, do you know the kind of rage or anger that is going to build up in you? Reverend sisters who celebrated their birthday, right? Just a few days or so ago, were also kidnapped in Igboeze, Enugu. I think that one is in Enugu. Hang on. It's actually it's called Eburumiri, Ibagwa, Aka town in Igboeze South in Enugu. Reverend sisters, those ones too have been paid ransom, and they have been released on hot Fulani terrorists.
Yeah, vamos. Vamos.
That is a common thing in Nigeria now. Once you start calling somebody, let me say, someone, maybe a family member, maybe a friend, they say, I'm going to Kogi, and I'm going by road. So the moment you call them, and it says switched off. After a few hours, people don't even think people get accident and possibly they are involved in accidents anymore. The person that will come to you and say, hey, I hope I want to be one. Then people will start saying, and then the next thing is you receive a call that says, hello, who is this? Hello, Mayegu. Yeah. Say, hello, Mayegu. This is any that is see me. I need 100 million. And I say, 100 million bao. You know, what's it be any? It's a common thing in Nigeria now. And you know something? Many of the recent or the latest victims, many of them who survived, they all came out to say, if anybody had told them in a million years that they will be a victim of all of these things that they hear about all the time, they would never have imagined it. Here you get like, how come? You know, it's like me just go offline for maybe 3-4 days. And then day 5, I don't kneel down in front of Boko Haram. You see, if they talk about kidnapping, I don't expect somebody like Mayegun to end up in Borno. How did Mayegun should do Borno? I don't even understand. It's my eye paining me. You know, just imagine that. So that's exactly what it can be. So some of you, you don't even need to go to Borno anymore. Only Jimmy Bela Bekuta. My own, brother-in-law was kidnapped at Ogiri. Ogiri is, that Ogetari. He was kidnapped there. And he spent 2 weeks with the kidnappers. And of course, they asked us for 50 million around until we paid them 3.5 million. But now, this was years ago. But now, Baba, you don't need to go to Kebbi or go to Sokoto or anywhere before you become the victim. Majority of those, they kidnapped Ojajuni. Ojajuni is the president of the Yoruba Afenifere Youth Wing. They kidnapped him. He didn't believe it. And he was kidnapped where? In Ondo State. He was kidnapped in Ondo. Okay? So all of us, we are just fair game to these terrorists. We are just fair game. Not women, not children. None of them is spared.
A rana muna barci da dare karfe 12 sai ga Fulani sun zo sun rufe mu suna kashe.
So what she said is they were sleeping in the night and Fulani herdsmen came in the night and were killing them and burning their houses.
How did she know it was Fulani herdsmen? Has she seen them before? Okay. How was she able to recognize them?
Wai ya kin san cewa Fulani ne?
Don sun zo suna ta yarensu, suna ta barazana, suna ta yarensu wai ina Allah mu ya soka ya cece mu, yau za su kashe mu, za su gama mu. Ranar sun kashe mu yayana guda 3 mai shekara 14 sun cire shi sun yanka shi a kofa, mai shekara 10 sun kone shi a daki, mai shekara 2 namiji sun kashe shi sun kone shi a daki, sai ga mai gidana sun kashe shi. Ranar su yi mana kone-kone kawai suna ta magana yaren Fulani, suna ce ina Allahnku, Allah ya soko ya cece ku, yau za mu kashe ku, suna ta magana.
What she said is that night they came and they were speaking their language, dialect, and after speaking their dialects, they said, where is your God? They are going to kill you today, we are going to kill you today, we are going to burn your houses. They killed her 3 sons. Oh, yeah. One 14 years, one 10, and the last one is 2 years. while they killed her husband too, and they burned their houses, and that's why she's having this